Hello, everyone, my name is Nungchi Bakdan. Today, I am going to introduce the guidelines for local governments on policies for social and solidarity economy, which was produced by United Nations Research Institute for Social Development, or UNRISD, in collaboration with Global Social Economy Forum, or GSIF. The Social and Solidarity Economy, or SSE, refers to organizations and enterprises with social and, often environmental objectives, guided by principles and practices of cooperation, solidarity and democratic self-management.
UNRISD and GSIF have been promoting SSE over the last decade.
But they had a big concern.
It was how to promote SSE and help it to contribute to achieving the SDGs at the local level.
So they decided to co-produce guidelines on policies to promote SSE in local context, which is particularly helpful to local policymakers and practitioners at the local level.
After 1.5 years research, the project, entitled Promoting SSE Through Public Policies, has produced case studies on 7 cities such as Barcelona, Spain, Dakar, Senegal,
Durban, South Africa, Liverpool, the UK, Mexico City, Mexico, Montreal, Canada, and Seoul, Republic of Korea.
In addition to these 7 case studies, finally, this guidelines for local governments on policies for social and solidarity economy was published in January 2021.
The guidelines have 10 chapters including introduction.
9 chapters are dealing with core themes of SSE ecosystem.
They are, Chapter 2 Co-construction of public policy for SSE, Chapter 3 Legal frameworks for SSE, Chapter 4 Mainstreaming SSE in development plans, Chapter 5 Supporting organizations for SSE, Chapter 6 Capacity building for SSE, Chapter 7 Access to finance for SSE, Chapter 8 Access to markets for SSE, Chapter 9 Awareness raising and advocacy for SSE, and finally, Chapter 10 Mapping of SSE, research and data collection. All the chapters begin with an introduction explaining the topic and highlighting its importance and implications for SSE. The subsequent sections delve into the details associated with the subject matter of the chapter, which provide policymakers with the scope, substance and relevant policy options related to existing issues or shortcomings in policies. The guidance section of each chapter provides a checklist that policymakers can use to establish or strengthen policies and institutions to promote SSE.
This guidance section offers an opportunity for a very interesting journey of policymaking. In the form of flowchart questions,
it guides readers to relevant information.
You don't have to have correct answers to the questions.
The questions are designed to draw out respondents' perceptions and help them to strategically investigate the contexts they are working in. Following the questions of the flowchart, they can establish what processes are needed to improve current policies and institutions for SSE, communicate with others, document institutions and policies in question and help plan actions. For instance, the guidance section on developing SSE legislative frameworks provides a practical checklist to policymakers of subnational governments who are committed to initiating or strengthening existing laws promoting SSE and policy frameworks, in a spirit of co-construction with SSE stakeholders and other relevant actors.
It has 2 sub-guidance sections for those who initiate the process of developing SSE legislative frameworks and those who improve existing legal frameworks.
The authors of the guidelines, Hamish Jenkins, Ilchong Yi, Samuel Brulus-Auer and Karmeni Chadha, recommend this guideline as training material for multi-stakeholder group exercises. They are very much confident that collective exercise to follow the questions of the flowchart in guidance section will create spaces where participants can exchange knowledge, experience and views on institutions, policies and processes and deepen their understanding about how to create and strengthen as SSE ecosystem.
can download all the papers and guidelines on the project webpage of Promoting SSE through Public Policies at UNRISD's website www.unrisd.org. That is all from me. Thank you for listening.
Everyone, bye for now. Bye-bye.
This presentation is made by me, Nuchi Baekdan,
together with Chong Film.